If you are using Photoshop, one of the most important tool, I think, is the layer. So if you are, say, drawing a pretty complex image composed of different parts, and for example, if you are adding color to your image, you may need the function layer because you don't want to interfere with others. So my suggestion for you guys is that, and as my personal experience, is that you use layer, as frequently as possible, because you can use this function to change the painting. So for example, so this is a background, and you can add a number. Yeah, never mind. You can add a layer for your painting. So you don't just draw in background, but using the layer first. Okay, so once you have added the layer, you can use the brush, for example, and maybe just draw apple. I think, yeah, approximately, maybe not like this. Yeah, maybe an apple. Okay, and and this is the apple, and you can use the G for paint bucket, and you can add some greenish color on it, I think, or reddish color. Yeah, so you can treat it as a layer, and this is the body of the apple, and you can change name as well. So body of apple. Okay, and then if you want to add something, some more detail, you can add more layer. Okay, you can add more layer for that. So you can add one more layer and change that to brush, and then add a little bit detail, right? Or you add a detail like this. Yeah, you can add one more layer. Okay, and you can change that, say, detail. And if you like to add some shadow layer, you can add one more layer for shadow. Okay, and yeah, I think shadow can be used this, and you can change the size a little bigger because I'm going to add shadow myself, so without the help of a paint bucket. So yeah, you can add some shadow, maybe just get the outline of the shadow, just add the rest of it. Right, and you can use the eraser and zoom and just get rid of the small parts. So yeah, I'm just just doodling here. So eraser. And remember, if you are using different layer, even though you want to change the shadow part, you will not get rid of this red because it's in different layer. Okay, so the body of the apple is on this body of apple layer, and what do you erase is just the shadow layer. So you can erase shadow layer without interference of the on the body of apple layer, and detail layer, of course, you will not change that. And of course you can add some highlight, and okay, so you can add highlight. Okay, and say you can use the brush and use some highlight. Okay, just leave it here. Okay, so yeah, the reason for adding different layer is that you can look at without highlights, without shadow, without detail, or without the main body of apple, and of course without the background. So you can check and you can even change it. So for example, if you think the body of apple, you can change you want to change the color, yeah, you can change the color of it without changing the shadow, the detail, and the highlight. Okay, so yeah, and of course you can also, for example, you don't want to show the shadow, you can just click this eye icon here, and you can hide it. And you want to delete it, you can just click here, and you can delete the layer. Yeah, delete. Yeah, the layer is gone.